Someone call the fire department because it is getting hot in the compound today. What's going on, gang? Welcome back to the third video in the Primal Rage series. Today I'll be taking on the big bad king of heat, the one and only Diablo. I wanted to do something different with my take on Diablo since the Primal Rage version is essentially just a Sauron reskin. So I decided to take a Toro Carnotaurus and grab some inspiration from a few artists' renditions of this character, as well as some inspiration from the Hypo Carnotaurus from the Isle. And after a few days of cutting and sculpting, this is the final design that I came up with. I cut off the head and neck area and repositioned them, and I added sort of mutated monster arms and giant bull horns just to give him an overall monster look. So the colors of Diablo are super basic. He's just red and black, so I'm gonna keep the paint job on him real simple. I start off first by grabbing some of my silly putty and take a little time masking off the areas I want to keep black. You guys know how much I love using silly putty, and I always recommend adding it to your toolbox. So now that all the black areas are masked off and protected, I'm going to go in with some orange and start laying down this orange tone over the areas that are exposed. I want his red to be really bright and vibrant, so I want to have a nice bright orange base to start building my red tone on. And once the orange is down, I'll take some Model Masters red and lay down a base color of that red tone, and then go back in with my final bright red, and that'll be it for the red on his body. I'll give it a quick dry with my heat gun and then start peeling off the masking putty. There's something oddly satisfying with peeling off the putty, similar to when you get to peel off the plastic screen protector off of a new phone. Now I'm going to go back in with my airbrush with the same black paint I used to base coat him in at the beginning, and start to add some black fading around his snout and face area just to help blend and give a good transition between the black to red. I'm going to keep his claws black and add some black fading on his fingers. And like I said, I'm keeping the deco really simple, so he won't have a ton of paint apps on him, and sometimes the less is more approach is the way to go in a situation like this. I'll then take some scarlet red and lightly dry brush the raised areas along the legs where the red meets up with the black, just to add a little extra detail to those colors where they have that transition between red and black. I'll then paint his eyes with scarlet red and then add a nice bright yellow pupil to sort of give him fiery volcano eyes. This just sort of sells the overall evil look of this guy. I'll then finish things off by painting his teeth in off-white, and then yellow them up a little bit by giving them a wash with some yellow ochre, just kind of making them look all gnarly and gross looking. I'll then seal them up with some matte varnish to take the shine off of the paint, and this guy is done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you found the information provided useful and it has inspired you in some way, shape, or form. If it has, remember to tag me in all of your repaints and artwork over on Instagram at the Jurassic Park Compound, because I always love to see what you guys can come up with. For more Jurassic related content, you know where to find me. Links will be in the description box below. You guys take care, and I'll see you around the compound.